All right, boys and girls, now is the time for you to complete your assessment of practice for your Topic 2 assessment that you will be taking tomorrow. Now, how we are going to do this is Mrs. Collier is going to read you the question and the answer choices, and then you are going to complete it. You will be taking your Topic 2 assessment tomorrow, so it is very important that you take this topic assessment practice test so that you can see how ready you are for your assessment tomorrow. So let's go ahead and get started. We are going to start with number 1. Again, Mrs. Collier is just going to be reading you the question and the answer choices. I will not be answering them for you. I want you to be answering them at home. So as we go through the questions, if you need to pause the video to continue working, please go ahead and do so because Mrs. Collier is just going to move along for each question. Okay, let's look at number 1. Number 1 says Molly has 3 toy cars. She gets 4 more as a gift. How many toy cars does Molly have now? So if Molly had 3 toy cars, and she gets 4 more, how many total toy cars does Molly have now? Does she have 7, 8, 9, or 10? Number 2 says Brad has 5 books. His dad gives him 4 more. How many books does Brad have in all? Number 2 also gives you a tens frame to help you solve. So if Brad has 5 books and he gets 1, 2, 3, 4 more from his dad, how many books does Brad have in all? Does he have 1, 4, 5, or 9? And boys and girls, whatever answer choice you pick, you are just going to fill in the circle in your workbook. Number 3 says Sammy earns 7 stars in gym class. He earns 3 stars in music class. How many stars did Sammy earn in all? Explain how you know. So for the explain part on number 3, you can just write the addition equation for how many stars Sammy earned in all. So with our addition equation, we would write the number he earned in gym class plus the number of stars he earned in music class equals how many stars total. So you would write your addition equation to explain how you know, and then write your answer on the line below. Again, please pause the video as needed when you are working on your problems because Mrs. Collier is just going to continue to be reading the questions. Number 4 says 8 minus 2. Show your work. So on number 4, it wants you to use the number line to show 8 minus 2. So if you remember on a number line, you are going to go to the number. So we are starting with 8 and we are subtracting by 2. So we are going back 2. So you would make a point on your number line, show how you move back 2 spaces, and write your answer in the blank below. On page 100, number 5 says write the doubles fact that will help you find 3 plus 4. Then find the sum. So on number 5, it wants us to write the doubles fact that would help us find 3 plus 4. If you remember, a doubles fact, for example, would be 2 plus 2, 3 plus 3, or 4 plus 4. Those are all great examples of a doubles fact. A doubles fact is when the addends of the equation are the same number. So what doubles fact could you use to find the sum of 3 plus 4? What doubles fact could you use to find 3 plus 4? So could you use 1 plus 1 to find 3 plus 4? Could you use 2 plus 2, 3 plus 3, 4 plus 4? What doubles fact would help you solve 3 plus 4? Number 6 says Yuri is thinking of a number. His number is 0 less than 9. Write an equation to find his number. So boys and girls, the wording on this might be a little bit confusing, but on number 6, what it is saying is that Yuri's number is 0 less than 9. So if it is 0 less than 9, we know that the number 0 means there are no numbers. So if it is 0 less than the number 9, that means that our answer would have to be 9. So what equation would you write to show Yuri's number is 0 less than 9? You are going to write your answer in the blank below. So if we are saying it is 0 less than the number 9, that means that our answer would be 9 because we're not taking away or adding any numbers to the number 9. So write your equation in the blanks below. Number 7 says, a part is missing in the equations and model. Find the missing part. So on number 7, our total number is 6. We can see in our chart that we have one counter. So we have 1 plus blank equals 6. So we are not sure what missing number we are missing in order to find 1 plus this number to equal 6. So boys and girls, what is 1 plus blank equals 6? What number would you add to 1 to get 6? The number that you write in the blank at top will be the same number that you write in your blank in the bottom, because our missing part will help us find 1 plus the missing part equals 6, and 6 minus 1 is equal to the missing part. So when you find 1 plus blank equals 6, the number you write here will be the same number that you write below. Number 6 says Yuri is thinking, we already did number 6. Number 8 says choose 2 addition equations that match the picture. So in our picture, we see 1 basketball and how many soccer balls? We see 4 soccer balls. So it wants us to choose 2 equations that match this picture. So let's look at the equations. We have 1 plus 4 equals 5, 2 plus 2 equals 4, 3 plus 1 equals 4, 4 plus 1 equals 5, and 3 plus 3 equals 6. So if we are choosing 2 addition equations for our answers, we need to know how many balls do we have total, and we know if we have 1 basketball and 4 soccer balls, what would be 1 plus 4? So you are going to look for 2 addition equations that match our picture. So we have 5 balls total. We have 1 basketball and we have 4 soccer balls. So mark 2 equations that would match this picture. Number 9 says choose 2 equations that can help find 9 minus 3. Choose 2 addition equations that can help find 9 minus 3. So this is like how we were using addition to find subtraction. So we need to find 2 addition equations that can help us find 9 minus 3. So we have 6 plus 3 equals 9. 9 plus 3 equals 12. 3 plus 6 equals 9. 9 plus 1 equals 10. And 9 plus 6 equals 15. Just a hint to help you with number 9, if you find out what 9 minus 3 is and get that answer, it will help you see which two equations would help you find 9 minus 3 best. For number 10, it wants us to find what 5 plus 4 is. Our friend says that you can use a doubles fact to help you. So boys and girls, you are just going to solve what is 5 plus 4. You can draw marks on your paper, you can use a doubles fact, but we just need to know what is 5 plus 4 on number 10. Number 11 says Paul has 5 grapes. His friend gives him 3 more. How many grapes does Paul have now? So it has another tens frame for this problem. So if Paul has 5 grapes and he adds 1, 2, 3 more, how many total grapes does Paul have now? Does he have 8, 9, 10, or 11? Then you are going to fill in that answer choice. Number 12 says 3 frogs sit on a rock. 3 more join them. How many frogs are there in all? Draw a picture and write an equation. So if we have 3 frogs on a rock and 3 more join them, how many frogs do we have total? So it wants us to write the addition problem for how many frogs were on a rock, how many joined them, and how many are total. Mrs. Collier's not too concerned about you drawing a picture for this one, but if you want to draw a short picture to show the 3 frogs on a rock and the 3 more frogs, you absolutely can. But Mrs. Collier really just wants to see how your addition equation works for adding the frogs sitting on the rock and the 3 frogs that join them, and how many total frogs you have now. On number 13, it wants us to find which is a doubles fact. So we've been talking a lot about doubles facts throughout our lesson. So is 4 plus 2 equals 6 a doubles fact? Is 4 plus 3 equals 7 a doubles fact? Is 4 plus 4 equals 8 a doubles fact? Or is 4 plus 5 equals 9 a doubles fact? You are going to find the letter choice and fill it in. Number 14 says Erin is thinking of a number. Her number is less than 10. What doubles fact could you use to find Erin's number? So it tells us that 10 minus 5 equals blank. So if Erin is thinking of a number and her number is So if Erin is thinking of a number and her number is 5 less than 10, what doubles fact could we use to find out Erin's number? So boys and girls, we need to find first what is 10 minus 5 equal. And once you find this missing number, you will be able to see the doubles fact that we could write that would equal 10. So what doubles fact, meaning the same number that goes here is the same number that goes in this blank. Those two numbers together, this doubles fact equals 10. That would tell us what Erin's number is. Number 15 says, think of addition to help you subtract. Find the missing part, then write the numbers. So it tells us our total is 10. We have 4 in our chart, but we need to figure out 4 plus this missing part is equal to 10. So we need to find out first 4 plus what number equals 10. Once we find the missing part for 4 plus blank equals 10, the missing part that is in the top blank will also be the missing part that is in the bottom blank. These two missing parts will be the same number. Tina wants to buy 6 beads in number 16. She can buy red or blue beads. Complete the table to show all the ways Tina can buy the beads. So it wants us to fill in the missing parts of the chart. So if we know that Tina wants to buy a total of 6 beads, we can look at our chart and see that we are missing some. So we have blank, blank, 2, 3, blank, 5, and then another blank. So these numbers on red are going up. In the blue beads, we have 6, 5, and then blanks down to 0. So we need to find the missing numbers to fill in the rest of the table. So all we are doing is writing in these missing numbers. So we know our total, so our biggest number on our chart is going to be 6. And our smallest number on our chart is going to be 0. So if I am counting up, I will start with the number 0. And when I get to the top, I know I am only going up to 6. We'll be sending all of our grown-ups the answers to the assessment practice so that you can be checking your answers at home. I'm sure everyone did such a great job, and if you have any questions before we take the assessment tomorrow, please let me know.